footage, like you don't see her very clearly. And so I think that the police knew that this wasn't just a run of the mill, like, oh, we got some fingerprints, we got a bullet. It wasn't that. So they did a subpoena on, like, with Bell on Jay Parker's phone records.
Hmm.
And then they were like, oh, this account on Snapchat was messaging uh Jay Parker at this time. And the name on that Snapchat was like Bree23X. And that's all they knew, right? There was no
Hmm.
Brianna Warner, no nothing. So then they they s- they contact Snapchat, and then they subpoena Snapchat's records. And they found an IP address, like the Wi-Fi that was used. and
Wow.
and and yeah. And so they were like, oh, okay, there was, because there was a few people messaging him around that time, right? But like her messages, like, they stopped at like 3:38. He's dead at 4:45. And then she doesn't message him again, right? So they're like, okay, this is a person of interest.
Right.
And so then they find out the IP address. They know where the house is. They find out, I don't know if they did surveillance or whatever, but they must have, right? Like, I'm
And
assuming here, dude, like, they hit the ground running, man. They took it really serious.
mhm.
That 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 happened right away, I think. Like, I would say
Wow.
within ten days they had all that information. And Snapchat's a US company, right? Like, you know, they've got to get a warrant to do that, and Snapchat has to cooperate, because they could say, like, Apple doesn't cooperate in those kind of things, right?
Mhm.
Like, so but Snapchat did. And then of course Bell did as well. And then so then I guess I'm assuming here they start watching Brianna, and they're like, okay, this is a person of interest. And then, from my understanding, Brianna sold stuff online. Like, I guess she, like, had an online shop or something. And that's how it happened, right? Like, somebody messages her, hey, and they start chatting, and then they become friendly, and then they exchange social media accounts. And then, like, but the undercover was working her for months. um, but then they didn't really meet in person until, it was like April.